Good morning, and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Brian Nuevo.
And I'm Kaya Whitney.
Wednesday, Roseville High School locked down while administrators investigated a suspicious threat. We go to Rachel Barber with more.
Thanks, Brian. Wednesday morning, RHS students experienced a 2-hour lockdown due to a supposed threat in this 900 Wings bathroom that was eventually deemed to be a misunderstanding by Roseville PD. Here's what happened. The clock was nearing 11:06 and first lunch was drawing near for students when the sound signaling students to lock down was played over the PA system. Over the next 2 hours, we continued to learn more of unfolding circumstances. Teachers were sent a security camera still to identify a witness to a possibly threatening conversation where a gun may have been mentioned. After an investigation by Roseville PD officers, they determined there was no actual threat. At 1:30, the PA system chimed again, and Principal David Bird declared that both the lockdown and the school day were over, and that no students or staff were harmed. Now we go back to Kaya and Brian.
Thanks, Rachel. Some teachers and students ran into some unforeseen issues during the lockdown. We go to Cam Madrano with more.
While Wednesday's lockdown was due to a misunderstanding, teachers and students found themselves in unexpected circumstances. During the lockdown, students in peer helping initially lacked access to emergency materials and technology, due to being in a classroom separate from their typical setting.
Ms. Erb taught us what to do if something like this were to happen, and 10 boys, they got chairs, any heavy objects, and just huddled next to the door in case an intruder tried to come in, and us girls, we were in the back, just hiding.
Meanwhile, students in Amy Shishito's second period class found themselves in the presence of a sub with no access into the Catapult service, which enables staff to input attendance and communicate with faculty around campus.
She didn't have any passwords, so we couldn't log in the attendance for who was in the room, and we had no access to information about what was going on, so it was a little bit scary at the time.
The policy probably could be improved that maybe any teachers in the building should know which subs are there, so then they can go help, maybe call the sub, tell them what's going on, or I don't know, just keep them updated because they don't know what's going on, and they'll just ask us questions, which we won't know what's going on either.
Senior Sino Oladoud was unable to attend classes off campus due to the length of the lockdown.
My fourth period class is at Granite Bay High School, and I drive there. And because of the lockdown, I wasn't able to go to class. I wasn't able to communicate that with the school. I tried to tell my mom to call the school, but I was marked absent, which is not a big deal, but it sucks when you have to miss class for something like this.
Teacher Dana Dooley and her class were unable to hear the lockdown alarm while they were in the Patty Baker Theater.
I kind of paused for a moment. Everyone got a little quiet. We could hear a faint noise outside. I'm like, hold on. So I stepped outside, heard the noise, and confirmed, yes, we are indeed in lockdown. The thing is, you can only learn so much from doing a drill. So the advantage of us having actually experienced a lockdown now is that the whole staff, the whole administrative team, the whole safety team could reflect on what was done well and what are areas for improvement.
Due to previously scheduled meetings, administrators were unable to comment.
Junior prom tickets go on sale when we return from break. $20 on Tuesday and Wednesday, $25 on Thursday and Friday, and $30 the following week on Tuesday and Wednesday, and $35 on Thursday and Friday before the dance.
We'll go to Dom Taylor for EOTSN after this commercial break.
Over 20 million teens already have their license. What are you waiting for? All Good Driving School is here to help you get on the road quickly and affordably. All Good Driving School has DMV approved online driver's education, free DMV practice tests, and quality behind the wheel training. Call 916-363-2669 for more information.
Good morning and welcome to this Friday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Dominic Taylor. The annual Optimus All-Star Basketball Game has selected multiple Roseville High School athletes to play in it, as well as having selected coaches Greg Granucci and Josh Ericart to coach the boys and girls team, respectively.
Well, at first I didn't know what Optimus was, but then when I found out it was all the top kids in the area, I was really excited because I felt like I deserved a spot on there.
I'm really excited. It's quite an honor. I was, when I got the email and they asked me to do it, it was a no-brainer. I was going to do it for sure, so it's pretty cool.
To view the full story on the girls team in the All-Star Game, be sure to tune into EOTSN after spring break. In other sports news, boys varsity track lost their third meet, and girls varsity track is sitting at 1-2. Boys varsity volleyball is still undefeated after defeating Bella Vista and improving to 7-0 and 4-0 in league. What's more, the Tigers have yet to lose a set in a game. And that's all on your home for Roseville High School sports, top blades, breakdowns, and more. I have the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Tom. If you have any spare time over this spring break, then you're in luck because there's a multitude of things you can see, listen to, binge, or play this spring break. Disney's newest movie, A Wrinkle in Time, is one of the more lighthearted movies out there right now, and that would be great for a potentially rainy afternoon. The movie is a classic Disney adventure movie, and that is great for a boring day. And while that did come out a little while ago, most of you probably haven't seen it, so now is a good time. To make the perfect summer vibe playlist, I would recommend some Young Thug, particularly songs off of Slime Season 3. Tyler, the Creator, would also be good for that playlist, mostly with songs off his albums Wolf and Flower Boy. And to round out my recommendations, add some Anderson .Paak with songs off his Malibu, and then finish that playlist up with your favorite songs to get you in that summer mood. If you're looking for some stand-up comedy, the Netflix original show The Stand-Ups has released a new season, and while every couple of comedians are a total flop, you get that perfect comedian that just leaves you on the ground. If you're looking for more of a show, the originally Showtime but Netflix purchased show Trailer Park Boys is hilarious. The show has 11 seasons and a couple of movies, so it has a lot of content for a long time. One of the most hyped games of the year, Sea of Thieves, released on Tuesday, and that is one of the smoothest games I've ever seen. In the game, you are a pirate, and you sail the 7 seas fighting sea monsters and adventuring. The game is loaded with potential, and over time, I bet more content will be added, and while I question the repay potential, the game is free on Xbox Game Pass, and if you don't have the Xbox Game Pass, then just start that 2-week free trial, and you can play Sea of Thieves all spring break. Speaking of spring break, an RHS student is planning to make the most of his and head out of town with his father. We go to Nicole Kudjikov with more.
Freshman Chase Novak will head to Southern California to enjoy his spring break.
First we're going to LA, spend some time there. Then we're going to Morro Bay for some deep sea fishing. And then, I don't know, got 5 days, then go where the wind takes us. We just bond by sharing these experiences.
Novak is looking forward to his spring break, and we all hope that you enjoy yours. And that's it for us today on Eye the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on at eyethetigernews.com. See you next time.